Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. Last time the king had been captured by Sandora, taken to Hellena prison, and we have fallen for one of their traps and have been tapping our foot in whatever this weird slime stuff is. Let's talk to our party, see how morale is, you know, we've got to keep spirits up. I feel something is wrong. Yeah, well, you know, probably a good inclination. Ashel has nothing to say, apparently. Some weird sound, I don't know if that's just wind coming through. Like, what is this hole up here? Like, could we not just like, hey, gang, stack up and form a ladder or Mr. Saturn style or something, you know? That's what Sean is up to. Feel a draft from the gap. Yep, it's true. Draft's coming from here. Hey, alright, well, what do you know? There might be a way out. We have to welcome unwanted guests before that. It's supposed to be feed. Yeah, I guess so. So this is kind of cool. They don't let you see what's coming. You just get into a battle with it and we'll have to find out. The suspense is building. And we have... Oh, that thing. Jango. Oh, well, you know, I'm glad Dart is so well versed in what this is. So yeah, there's our therapy ring. We didn't need to heal anything, so we didn't. So this is where he says if we put him to sleep, we should be able to get some shots in. So we're going to use our subtle good aroma, and we're going to throw it at this guy's face. How's that smell? Does 10 damage, but more importantly... Oh, that smells good, and then he falls asleep. So this unfortunately does not win the battle instantly or anything, but it's going to give us a few turns, and just for good measure they had to put the subtitles there. Cool. So let's get some damage in.
Yes. Go.
So this is basically just going to give us a few turns to do some attacks, get some damage in. And thankfully, this is one of those games where they don't wake up if they take damage, so we can get some good shots in. I think we get a couple turns, like 2 or 3 maybe. It's also a good chance to build up some SP if you wanted to use some Dragoon transformations.
Whip smack.
And I wish Rose would get a new edition. Whip Smack is not very good, all things considered. It's probably at like max level and it does what, like 150%? I think her next one is better. I think it's more damage oriented.
Whip smack.
Ooh, she also got a fear attack in there. You may have seen the kind of blue stuff with the skulls come up. I'm pretty sure Jango is immune to that, but that is a property of her weapon. It's been a while ago that we equipped it, but she can have additional occasional fear attacks.
Yes. Go.
And fear is actually super helpful if you can inflict it on enemies. If I'm not mistaken, I think it halves both your attack and defense. So that's real good if you can get it. But again, Jango's kind of a boss, so there he goes. Now he wakes up. So he's got some annoying attacks. That deals a fair amount of damage, but you know, Rose is going to heal up a bit with a therapy ring on each turn. And he's also got a single attack, so you see he's getting a couple turns in. And that did a decent amount of damage, but Dart's got enough HP that he could survive another one of those, so I'm not too worried right now. Gust of Wind Dance. That's a good attack.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Alright, I haven't been checking where his health is. He is still in the blue. Alright, well then. We may do some Dragoon transformations just to see if we can speed things up a bit. We do have some potions that restore MP, so maybe some spells are in order. We might do an Astral Drain. That'll also have the side effect of healing us a bit. Or, yeah, I'm going to save that. I've got something in mind. You might have noticed something different there. But I will show that later. Here's another fight I think I'd rather do that in. So we may use Dragoon with Rose. Get an Astral Drain going. It should do a fair amount of damage. And also give her a little extra defense as well. Because even with the therapy ring, she is taking a bit of a beating right now. You learn to also get decent at Gust of Wind Dance. You know, it's a lot of hits, and it's kind of awkwardly timed, but you learn to be okay with it. So let's just go ahead, and we'll use Dragoon here. Love those quick transformations. It would be so much longer if you had to watch that animation every time. The animation's cool, but, you know, it's not worth watching every single time. Also, she's got plenty of MP, so she can do Astral Dream pretty much 2 turns in a row, and would still have enough for another 2 turns in a row down the road. And we'll see how much this does. I imagine a big beast like this would have bad magic defense, right? Plus, Rose has got really good magic attack as well. Alright, so once you're done showing off, let's get some numbers here. 216, I will definitely take that. That's a couple rounds of attacks. Also get some healing out, give Rose some extra defense. Look at that, 39. And plus she'll get healed, so, you know, hey, it all works. Okay, that's a little annoying. Actually missed. I love that. They get, like, knocked down and impaled with rocks. And, oh, I missed. It's alright. Should we guard and just let Rose? Let's guard, and we'll have damage for a bit. And then let Rose do another Astral Drain. Get some more heals in without having to use items and stuff. Alright, another good bit of damage and some healing for us. Unfortunately, Rose loses all her bonuses. And we'll see where he is at. Oh, I thought Lavitz would get a turn. It's fine. Physical attacks on Lavitz all day, man. Alright, so he is in the red, which means we are in very good shape.
Gust of Wind Dance!
Rose takes a bit more damage. We'll see if we can get out of this without having to heal using items. I think we'll be alright. We've got plenty of HP. So this might do it. I hope it does it. There we go. So again, Jango, no real problem. You might not know to use that sachet because there's really no indication anywhere that it causes sleep. Oh, look, we get one back. What do you know? Let's get some good experience, some levels. Nice. I'm still waiting on that new addition for Rose. She's only got like 4 total, I think, so, you know, they spread them out a lot. And we'll be using Whip Smack for a while to come, I think. Alright, so thankfully 2 birds with 1 stone, maybe literally. There's no enemy in front of us, and I guess his collapse caused the opening? Yeah, the monster fell and the rock collapsed. This is where they should make a remark about how fortunate that is and how unlikely it is, right? Men can have a great friendship. Is something wrong, Shada? Men can have a great friendship, and they shouldn't. It's about Dart and Lavitz. They understand each other without a word. Man and woman cannot be like that. I envy them a little bit. No, well, she finally caught on. What do you know? Shauna, I see you're behind again. See, even Hashel gets it, man. Come on, Dart. Alright, so up we go. I think we're going to have some forced fights along the way. Yep, we're going to have some guards. That they stationed here, I guess, just in the event that we happen to get out, which is maybe a little bit smart. But unfortunately, these guys are small fries. In fact, I'm not really sure why I even continue to talk here. Actually, I think there's a chance they could have a new enemy type. But this is the exact same battle we saw before, so I think we will just not worry about it. And that was just the exact same battle. Cannot carry any more items. That's probably fine. I don't imagine I'm leaving anything super important behind. But maybe I am. Yep. Hey guys, we're back. Yeah, how do you feel now? For some reason, we beat the monster, but they're still courageous enough to come as just 2 normal wardens. They think they're gonna get us. Alright. Well, what do you know? Random level up from Lavitz there, both in regular level and Dragoon level, and he's learned New Magic Blossom Storm. So, interesting. But of course that battle went about as well as you expect it would. And that guy wisely runs away. So we can check out, fall back down. Hey, could you pull that switch again? We'll just come back up. I don't think there is anything else around here. Remember, we actually found the key to Shauna's cell sitting right here the first time we came in. So it's a little weird knowing about like what happens here with this grate, especially like when you come in here the first time, because I mean obviously you can't fall in the first time or anything, there's no way to do that, but like you know that grate is there if you played through the game before. So just one of those weird little things that, you know, foreknowledge will get you. Alright, looks like we got some more forced battles. I think we are fine on health, so we'll just go for it. Alright, this is actually the new type of enemy, Foul Fighter. Oh, why Foul Fighter? I guess it's a better name than Assassin Cock, but you know. So, let's see. It probably doesn't matter. We'll go for these guys first, I guess.
Yes.
I don't expect to be showing too much more of this battle. Dart will probably kill it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Which means Lavitz will also probably one-shot these guys. Rose might not, though. Nope, even Rose does. Alright, so literally no threat. And another one down. I believe we're gonna have one more, maybe. Yep. And just as a little bit of a side note, if you want to see how good the therapy ring is, look at Rose's health, 344 of 347, compared to the other two at this point. It's so good. So obviously the other two need healing, but yeah, okay. It looks like this is, if you had to guess, you know, culminate all your years of RPG experience into one screen here, would you guess we're coming up on a boss fight? You might. So let's see what we've got. I think some of this is equipment: broadsword, which I believe is Dart's starting sword, and spear, which I believe is Lavitz's starting spear. We also have 20 gold. Gee, thanks. So I'm pretty sure that both of these are the equipment that these characters start out with and actually have no other uses. Yeah, see, the broadsword is worse, and the spear is worse. Do we have another? We have two spears. Like, this is one thing I really don't understand about this game. Why do they keep throwing like the beginning of equipment at you repeatedly? So it might be a good idea to save. I'm going to take this opportunity to heal instead because I don't care. So let's healing potion. We're actually running low on healing potions, but we will be okay. That'll be fine. So let's go. Actually, I am gonna save. Just it's only out of hubris that I wasn't saving, so we might as well. Okay, now that I have got over my arrogance there a little bit, let's head forward. Also, it's kind of cool, you know, to once we got to this screen, it's kind of lightened up a bit. The sun's rising. So it's not like real, you're not timed or anything, obviously, but make your dream come true very soon. Ah, Frugal. Ah, I am vexed. Man, I love the dialogue in this game. The one with the silver hair, huh? I'll cut your head off for you. That doesn't look sharp. That looks like a big hammer or something. How would that actually cut? And we, of course, got there just in time. Save the day. I won't forgive you. Tut. Those rats came on time. It doesn't matter. I'll get you all before Albert. Short and sweet. I like it. Let's just get to the fight, right? So we're gonna fight Frugal, finally. We've been wanting to since the start of the game. And now we actually get to. Interesting little arena here. This doesn't really look anything like the area we were in, but that's fine. So you can see he's accompanied by a couple dudes. right out of the gate here, what I'm going to do is use a total vanishing. Eliminates minor enemy. Whoops. Well, you know. I figured it would default the target to the one on the left. Okay, well, that's going to be a little bit annoying, but hey, at least we get to see what they do, right? The trick is you can use a total vanishing, and it will take out one of the two pets. This is Guftus and Rodriguez. I don't remember which one's worse, so we're just going to go after one of them. I'm not sure it really even matters, honestly.
Whip smack.
But yeah, the trick is the total vanishing could actually... whoop, that hurts. Could actually take out one of those guys and make the battle a little bit quicker. But I guess we will do it the long way.
Gust of wind dance.
And we do a pretty considerable amount of damage at this point in the game, so... Guftus. How does this guy keep pets, right? Like, you know, he can't be nice enough to keep pets. So you have to take care of them, you have to feed them. I don't know, maybe he makes his guards do it or something. So they're basically minor. I believe they have some sort of special attacks where Frugal can command them to do something. But there we go, one of them's down. 52, basically nothing. We'll take that all day. That's a bit of a tricky counter there, because that last hit's a little bit quick.
Go first! Attack!
Yeah, there you go. There's one of their special attacks. Looks like... Ooh, a confusion. That's a little nasty. Yeah, I guess we'll make... She's probably up next, so I guess we'll use... We have a lot of mind purifiers. Body purifier. Confusion, if I remember correctly, just kind of makes the character take a random action. They can sometimes attack your own party members with stuff. I think they can use items, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so you probably want to cure it.
Whip smack.
Alright, so once we get Guftus down, which he's doing a bit of a number on Rose there. Once we get Guftus down, he looks like he's got a little bit more health maybe than the bird does. Okay, it's in the yellow. You may notice we have full Dragoons with everyone. We'll probably just unleash those after we take him out, and we can just focus on Frugal with it. You know, use some magic and stuff, so that'll be cool. I missed the prompt. Whoops. It is a little bit hard to talk and do that at the same time. I like how he drops the weapon and then just starts punching you. That's pretty good. Alright, so Guftus. Are you not down yet, buddy?
Whip smack.
Oh, one more. At least you didn't get an attack in.
Yes. Gus. Volcano.
Alright, so now it's just Frugal, and we need to focus on him. And we're going to do an attack with Lavitz, but once we get to Rose, we're going to do something special. Ooh, yeah, I was late on that, that's what I thought. So, old Dart's, Dart's taking some hits. He's down on one knee, but he will be alright. So now Rose is up. You may notice next to Dragoon we have Special. I wasn't lying when I said I'd do something special, so let's check it out. So we get our Dragoon transformation mechanic, but you see, actually all of us have transformed. And if we wait a bit longer, we get this really it's pretty cool background. So when you're in this special mode, there are some differences. The one thing I am sure about is that the person that initiated the special mode gets automatic Dragoon attacks, so you don't have to do the little circle spinny thing. I think their element is also boosted, so we may get a pretty effective Astral Drain here. I'm not even sure if that's like Dark Element or whatever, or if that's really even the thing. I'm not 100%. certain on that, but I know at least that she will get automatic Dragoon additions. Yeah, the good thing about Astral Drain is it hits Frugal right in the face. And of course, you know, on top of that, you still have all the added benefits of being a Dragoon. Increased attack and defense and magic defense and all that, so can really help you out if you're in a bit of a pinch. So some really good healing there. That did a lot of damage to him. We could actually, Dart is out of MP, so we'll have to do an attack. Now, since Dart did not initiate the special, he's going to have to do this. There we go, still hit it. And that's also some pretty good damage. Frugal is actually, yeah, he's probably hurting at this point. So he's going to power up. That's probably just increased attack. I'm not 100% sure. One thing we're also going to do is, since Lavitz leveled up in Dragoon level, he's learned a new spell, Blossom Storm. This is something that's going to be useful a lot. You can see it actually gives damage resist 50%, duration 3. That's, you get 3 turns of it. And not only is it this protection, but it's for the entire team. So this can really help out again. The magic is super good in this game, and you get it pretty early. And yeah, interestingly enough, he says Rose Storm when he does the magic, which is a little weird. Might as well do another Astral Drain since that does so much damage. And no big deal, just another 172. So unfortunately now Rose is out of her SP. That does still drain every turn. So that means not only does she transform back into normal human mode, but we have to go back to the real world. So, you know, unfortunately, but Frugal's in the red. He's already hurting a lot, so just a few more attacks and he'll go down. Not to mention we still have that protection. Alright, and Lavitz should get another turn, unless their Frugal wants to do something. So remember, we do still have that protection, so it does a lot less damage now. And Rose gets to go again, so we might as well have her attack.
Whip smack.
Alright, Lavitz, are you going to finish it? Be appropriate, right? Ah, I missed. I think I was actually too early on the last one. And 71. Still pretty good, though. Alright, well, guess not. Looks like Dart gets to go again. He might do it, though. Depends. I don't remember entirely how much health Frugal has. All I know is he's in the red, so it should be soon.
Whip smack.
There we go. So like I said, it was appropriate that Lavitz finishes it, right? So here we are back in Celis. Yep, you saw that right. Lavitz is done for. Went to attack what turned out to be Lloyd. Maybe could have put that together, especially with Frugal's little bit of a hint before. And went to attack him. He had some kind of special sword and just stabbed right through his chest, man. That's rough. So passed on his green Dragoon spirit to Albert, which is interesting. So maybe he'll be accompanying us for now. So still got some place for shelter. Yeah, the downside is, of course, Bale is occupied, so he's got no castle or anything. So it looks like we've headed all the way back to Celis, because they haven't done much rebuilding, but then again, it hasn't been that long. So yeah, now we got the king with us, makes things a little bit. This is let me do it when I'm moving like this, I don't feel pain. And Dart eventually relents and lets him do his share. Rose isn't doing anything, Rose, get in there. So yeah, that's it. Lavitz is gone. Man, can you believe it? That's not too many games pull that kind of thing. Just killing off one of the main characters within the first, what, like 8 hours or so? So, man, yeah. So he said there, I owe you and Lavitz a debt of gratitude. Lavitz is no more. Yeah, still gotta let that sink in. Of course, Dart and Lavitz were pals. We're gonna get drinks and everything, so a little bit rough. Yeah, but we're still alive. Yeah, maybe so. Grin. He grins so hard it gets its own text box. Reminds me of what Lavitz happily told me about you, that he had met guys he could finally call friends. I don't know, Lavitz seems like a sociable guy. I'm sure he's made a lot of friends. Now I understand why. Lavitz was my most loyal and strongest knight, and at the same time he was my precious friend. Yes, he was a great guy. I'd like to show you my gratitude, thank you. He was out of luck. I didn't know he had the Dragon Buster. Yes, I guess that was the sword she was referring to. No, would have stopped him. So it's a weapon from the old world made only to kill Dragoons, man. But you know, then again, another thing from the Dragon campaign, like those are just showing up all over the place. Even with the almighty Dragoon armor, it's a mere shroud in front of a Dragon Buster. Alright, so we get control back. Let's talk to our friends, see what's going on. And now it's more complicated, yeah. Which way to go, yeah, I've got to figure out what we need to do from here. Let's see what Shauna has to say. I'm going to be like this forever, right? No, you know, eventually. That's all she's got to say. And what did Lloyd take from me? Yeah, he grabbed something called the Moon Gem. In a little time. Yeah, I guess that's understandable. What about Rose? What have you got to say? Yeah, you know, when you think about it, Rose doesn't really have any reason for being here other than, you know, she's a Dragoon. But she seems alright with it. I'm the one following you, so I guess that makes sense. Anyway, Basil will be finished soon if we don't do something, yeah. Sure thing, Rose. As long as you do it alongside us, you're pretty strong. Alright, so I guess I have to talk about it with you. Looks like Albert's gonna tell us a little something. The truth about what Lloyd took from me, everything about it. So the story goes back 11,000 years. Winglies who ruled the Earth were defeated in the Dragon campaign and disappeared. However, their sacred objects were scattered around the world. They contained their magic power concealed in them, which only they could use. One of them was handed down in Serdio, and it's been sealed inside the body of each crown heir because of the fear that the power could bring evil. The sacred object is the secret treasure of Serdio, which has been taken, the Moon Gem. And it figures Rose probably knows something about it. It's foolish. I bought his intelligence and employed him as an advisor. Ah, well, there you go. He's the crown heir of Serdio both in name and reality. The birth of the conqueror King Dole. What's a king to do if he doesn't have a castle to go back to and a large force to protect him? You know, she's got a point. Quick, everyone pull out your dragon spirits. Hashel. Oh, wait, sorry. I love how we just randomly do that. Like, that's how we inspire ourselves. Alright, everyone pull out your dragon spirit. So, we only one target, Emperor Dole in the Black Castle. Daring strategy, but it's not bad. It's about all we've got left at this point, if we're being honest, right? So, yeah, the good news is Albert learned to use the lance from Lavitz, which is a bit convenient. And we won't let your death be in vain, of course. Alright, so now we can reform our party, and you notice Albert is in the list of available people. We'll put him in. And we get to cut to the Black Castle. This is a place we haven't seen before. This is the capital city in Sandora. It's, of course, where Emperor Dole is holing up at the moment. This is a cool throne room. I don't know what those little green mist generators are, but I like them. So it seems Hellena fell. But it looks like Lloyd is reporting to Dole after all. Yeah, remember Shauna? Hello? That's none of your business. Seems like a very tenuous relationship. Doesn't matter, I'll soon hold sway over all Serdio. And your plan will be completed. No, it's just the beginning. Yeah, these guys are totally villains. At least be careful not to get carried away. Don't be burned in a red fire. Even if I sell my soul to the devil. This guy's committed. Alright, so outside of Celis now. And we've got Albert in tow. Now, the good thing about Albert, let's go ahead and just run into the forest. We actually do have to walk through the forest to get to where we want to go, by the way. We can't just warp straight there or anything. Even though this is like a place that we went through at level 1, and none of the enemies have changed. So, now we've got Albert in our party. Let's go ahead and actually, also while we're at it, we got a new addition for Rose. More and more. You can see it already does 150 at its base, which is more than Whipsmack did at its previous level, so hopefully once we level that up, Rose will be able to start doing more damage. So let's just run around in circles here for a bit. We'll get into battle. We can both show off Rose's new addition as well as what Albert can do. And yeah, we are running a little long on this one, but we'll finish it up after this. So conveniently, there are exactly 2 enemies. They get to go first somehow. They just have incredible speed, I guess. So you can see Albert is now in battle. He, of course, still has the Dragoon spirit and everything. And you may have noticed, I didn't point it out, but it was at level 2. And the thing with getting Albert is that you don't actually lose anything. They did a good job. It doesn't really make sense that he is as skilled a fighter as Lavitz is, but, you know, by game mechanics it makes sense. You lose nothing except a cosmetic change, and also his timing for additions is different. So let's see what his Gust of Wind looks like. Gust of Wind dance. It's a little bit trickier to time. It's a bit quicker, and those last 3 hits come pretty fast. So we'll skip Dart. We already know what he can do. He'll have 1 HP back. And now Rose can use more and more.
Die. More and more.
Yeah, that's not too much. It adds an extra hit. Whoop-de-doo. But, you know, it is what it is. Nope, and Ashel leveled up. Can't forget about that. So yeah, that's basically it. We can also go in and check, or you could just take my word for it. Albert, I'm not 100%, I assume this is the case. I think he comes equipped with everything Lavitz had. yeah, see, he's got the Knight Shield, the Lance, scale armor, and all that. So, you know, he basically comes equipped with everything Lavitz had, all the same attacks, all the same stats. So you don't lose or gain anything by having him in your party. He's just kind of a replacement. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's it for Lavitz. I liked him a lot. He's a good character, but you know, I guess that's it. Everyone's got their time. At least he died, you know, trying to protect the king. So, I guess he couldn't ask for too much more than dying in battle like that. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this part. We'll go ahead and save, and we will end it. So next time, our target is Emperor Dole in the Black Castle. So that should be fun. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.